think this is exceptional, and certainly something that I'll be communicating to the other supply chain, that this is the standard.
Fred, we've just heard the talk from Justin Manley about safety and about what happened to him on site. What's your first reaction to that?
I wasn't expecting to come into a room and witness scaffolders emotional, because we all have an image of what we think a scaffolder is, hard guys, and but to hear somebody telling their truth, telling it so powerfully about what can happen when, that lapse in judgment, that one time you make a decision to go rogue on everything that you've been told to keep you safe. It's really impactful, is what I can say.
And the fact that it's not just talking about a mistake that you make impacted on yourself, it's about all the other people it might impact. And as you say, seeing a room full of people, not thinking about themselves, but thinking about their families, thinking about the wider applications.
I think it's really powerful. There was a guy who spoke earlier, Seb, and he said something that really resonated as well about, it's what you do, what you don't do, and what others do. And that's one of the things I'm taking away and will be applying it in my life and certainly in my team, because you're certainly impacted by all those three. Those decisions you're making, those decisions you're choosing not to make, and those decisions that others are making, which are going to impact you, and not just you, but people around. Justin talked about 64 people have been impacted because of that one lapse in judgment that he had. Incredible. I work for Wates. We're a tier 1 company. We pride ourselves in health and safety. And when we think about our supply chain, like the likes of Embassy, we don't think about them doing this, I don't think. And they've called the day raising the bar, raising the standard. I think this is exceptional, and certainly something that I'll be communicating to the other supply chain, that this is the standard, And it's a show me, right? If you can't show me, then you're not doing it, and it's just truly exceptional.
Being invited to a health and safety talk on a Friday afternoon, it's not the most exciting thing. What was your first reaction when you got invited, and what's your reaction now after seeing the presentation?
Yeah, came into the session with a bit of apprehension, didn't know what today was going to hold, understood that there's, a guest speaker that was going to sort of share his story, didn't know what that was going to be, but I'm really pleased I was invited. I'm really pleased I've been part of the session today.
It's just getting you to think not just about yourself and your own actions, but how it's going to impact upon the others around you, the people you work with, your family, etc.
Yeah, again, it's that leading by example approach, which Justin made very, very clear, because the responsibility is ours, and the fact that we can champion safety in the right way, the objective is really to make everybody go home at the end of every day.
And, how does it make yourself feel at Wates, knowing that a company like Embassy, that you work with, is putting the priority into seminars like this?
I've been really impressed today with Embassy in terms of taking this approach, because it's very, very clear that you're taking safety, the importance of it, and relating that in a session like this, it's really pleasing to see.